Hey myth heads! You know Jupiter, you know Mars, but did you know that the Romans had a god specifically dedicated to the sound a baby makes when it takes its very first breath? Forget saving the world, this deity was focused on the most critical moment of your life. Meet Vaticanus, the original Roman sound engineer. Stay tuned, because this guy's story is surprisingly deep. In ancient Rome, everything was governed by specialized, hyper-specific deities. These weren't the big players, they were the tiny, detail-oriented gods that watched over daily life. Vaticanus falls into this crew. Known as the De Indiges, Vaticanus is the Roman god or spirit associated with the Vaticanus, the very first, loud, necessary wail a newborn infant makes. His job wasn't the birth itself that was Juno, or the baby's first step that was Stata Linus. Vaticanus was only concerned with that audible confirmation that the child had successfully entered the world and started breathing independently. It's the sound of life starting. Okay. So why dedicate a whole god to one noise? Because for the Romans, that first cry was incredibly important, both practically and spiritually. Practically, before modern medicine, the first sustained cry was the only immediate proof the baby was viable. No cry. Severe panic. Spiritually, the sound of the cry was believed to be the moment the infant soul truly took possession of the body. It wasn't just breathing, it was the declaration of self. Get this, the name Vaticanus is likely derived from the Latin root vaticinare, which means to foretell, to prophesy, or to utter a religious exclamation. The cry wasn't just noise, it was the baby's first sacred utterance. Here's the mind-blowing part. Vaticanus is almost certainly the origin of the place name Vatican. The area where Vatican City now stands was known in ancient times as the Ager Vaticanus, the Vatican Field, or the Vaticanusman's Vatican Hill. Roman historian and scholar Aulus Gellius directly links the area to the god Vaticanus. The most common theory is that there was an ancient shrine or grove dedicated to this specific god located right there on the hill, the spiritual epicenter of a major world religion, St. Peter's Basilica. The Vatican is built on a historical site named for an obscure Roman pagan god who specialized in baby screams. So, next time you see the Pope deliver a blessing from the Vatican, just remember, the whole area is named after the sound of a baby's first dramatic entrance. So there you have it, Vaticanus. He might not have an epic quest like Hercules, but his domain, the first sound of a human life, is arguably the most personal and profound. He reminds us that in Roman mythology, no detail was too small for the gods. Which other obscure Roman deity should we investigate next? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more ancient secrets.